great stuff that goes to the
And we're live.
Soho or to any of the other smaller stuff wouldn't go there. Well, they can learn about theatre. Fuck them. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Let's talk about regional UK touring theatre.
Yeah. But we only have, so in terms of smaller venues that do professional stuff, not Amdram, it's us, South Street, which has been around for 20 years. And then we've just had Reading Rep has just started. And that's the other one. And they do all their own stuff. They've not brought in anything. They've just created their own work so far. But I mean, we're so close to London, like... You can come here and see a show because all of our shows start at 8, so people can get here.
I think as well, though, but like there's so many good regional companies. Like there's this circuit of people who are touring like devised work that's appropriate for young people and families all across the UK. Like Reading feels like it would be perfect for that because it's all these affluent people who've settled down with children.
And we're a commuter town, so like...
And Barnaby.
You know, there is money here. Anyway... We'll carry on with this hot take another time.
Honestly, I would love to sit down and look at the programming of other regional theatres and talk to you.
Yeah. Shall I bring you in? We can have a meeting with John. Oh, I have a question about something which we'll do off stream.
Okay.
D&D. Our D&D party's taking a real turn.
Inkblot just does a little tap dance while doing a soliloquy.
Grand world-saving adventures to regional theatre.
So what happened last time?
I'll take this one. So last time,
I mean,
I'm literally here for it. You watch the stream. Yeah. Go.
Yeah. Adelbert.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking as a fan this time, so we were fighting Ivan still, and Fennec was still banished, and there was a wall of force. But then Adelbrecht went through the wall to get to Ivan with Ghost Step Tattoo, and despite his very average strength, got 2 hits in and did some hefty damage. Something like 50, 60 points of damage almost. 50 around that. And that broke the wall of force, so then Stan could go in and basically kill Ivan pretty surprisingly quickly. I think everyone was like, well, this is too easy. Everyone was like, video game logic. No. This was the first phase. No, there's no way. And then I think we lost some of our companions, like who died, like Mullersley or something. Or
we've still got Wago and Tingo.
Yeah.
Wago, Tingo.
Is Pre still alive?
Pre is still around.
Wow, look at that. Okay, but yeah, so. Some casualties, and then once Ivan fell, then all the cultists sort of froze, right? And that was really weird, but their tentacle things, corrupted body parts, whatever, kept moving. And then I think we managed to sort of consolidate our forces a bit. And then Ivan absorbed all cultists into him, and turned into a giant squid Cthulhu Eldritch Lovecraft demon monster.
Super lovely.
With tentacles, and started murdering everyone, and things went bad.
Indeed. And in the course of the combat, Adelbrecht fell as well, and is currently making saving throws.
Stan fell as well, but was brought back.
Yes.
I especially like the part in the stream where someone asked, I think Barnaby asked, should we bring back Adelbrecht? And then people were like, no, more healing for Stan. And everyone was, yay! Yay! Yes! And then everyone just pumped healing words into Stan. So Stan's doing pretty all right while I'm bleeding there bravely.
All right, Pre's there. He's got a spell slot left.
Okay.
And with the Ivan casting or basically becoming invisible, they grabbed Inkblot, and the last kind of image was Inkblot's scream as they were maybe stoic silence as they were dragged down the.
This is all part of my plan.
By this invisible tentacle.
Again.
So at this point, you're being dragged through the hallways of this complex and into the steam room. Make a Constitution saving throw as that happens. The rest of you, where you're outside of combat in this moment, around you are...
Can I do anything before we get to the steam? Like, do I have an action? Like, I think they ended their turn dragging me away. Like, have I got into the steam?
So their turn would have ended like midway down the barrel or the steam kind of.
Oh, they got that far.
Yes. So yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. The rest of you have corpses and an ally who's unconscious next to you. Inkblot, you take, it's not going to be much. Oh, well, it was the maximum 6 mounts of, let's say, fire damage from the steam. That's kind of billowing around you. Now it's very difficult to see anything as you're being dragged down. But you're seeing this force kind of, push back the steam around you.
Well, before I get fully dragged down, like how far up, like when it comes around to my turn, or as soon as I'm getting dragged, can I still, how far is the lip and out of this room? How far away am I?
So with its movement, it would have gotten kind of halfway down the length of the room. So I would say it's like 50 feet up and 50 feet down, let's say, at this point.
Huh.
As you think, what are the rest doing?
I didn't realize I'd gotten that far down.
Oh, the rest.
I could use some assistance!
Well, I think I would probably just run after the creature and Ink. I have said, just on a meta level, I'm really struggling to engage from the text aspect. But I'll run after Ink. I think.
All right, Stan runs after Ink. I would presume that the others. I mean, are you going to shout any commands to Wagger and Tingo and Leonis?
I think one of them is healing word Adelbrecht.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks like Pre has
a couple of spell slots.
Yeah, first level, and Wagger has one third level. Maybe keep that for Revivify.
I'm gonna yell. As I'm being dragged away, I'm gonna be yelling, "Jump it after!" As I start to pull out a spell scroll, as I start to get a spell scroll ready.
Okay. Yeah, you hear that. It's a little bit kind of muted through the steam, but you hear Inkblot yell that. Adelbrecht, you come back to consciousness with 5 HP.
Yay!
All right, and Inkblot, there, Stan and Fennec are both running into the steam room. Both of you as well make Constitution saving throws if you're running into the steam.
I'm so constitutional, just you wait.
Make it for me.
Okay.
Anyone have any healing potions or something? Because if I run in the steam room, I'm just gonna... And none of my healing works on me because, I'm undead.
Unfortunately, I used all my healing on Sam.
I have a potion, but I...
Do you have lay on hands? No, that doesn't work.
Wait.
It
What?
doesn't
I
work.
had a question.
Undead.
Oh no, wait, you're undead. Because I have a bottle of goodberry wine.
I do too.
Does that work on undead? I think
I don't know.
I think you gave. I think I drank one.
Yeah.
10 streams
Yeah,
ago.
she's fine, right?
Okay, I'll take it.
I was-
Also, I've
Yeah.
got 49 points of lay on hands left, so if anyone needs healing, I can heal people.
So should we open up the goodberry wine then? One of them?
So are you standing in front of the steam room now discussing about what to do with the wine, or are you running down and
This
jumping
is
in?
happening, running, pulling out a bottle of wine, throwing it to Adelbrecht,
Okay.
who's getting up.
I mean,
just
I got a
chugging it.
natural 20, so I'm fine standing in the middle of the steam.
It's true.
My roll is a 28.
Yeah.
You're just like steam sauna, nice.
Yeah. I'm just so buff, it protects me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Both Fennec and Stan still take 1 hit point of fire damage, even with the saving throw. But
Okay,
Can
can
you
I
mark that off on my sheet, please?
okay.
Oh, poor
Can-
Ella.
If you
Can
give
I,
me
as I'm-
access
as I'm-
to Stan's sheet, I can
Yeah,
do it
sure.
to
I can
so
do
you're
that.
doing. It's not one extra thing you have
as
to
we're
do.
all running, can I grab
If you're
the
happy for me to do that.
wine
Absolutely.
from the air very dramatically, down it, and run in as well?
So the way it works, go for it, flourish wise, sure.
Mhm.
But once we open it, you can have 20 hit points from that, and then there's 4 more cups.
Mhm.
So,
Oh,
and it loses its potency by the end of the day.
okay.
I don't know if you can
Can-
have multiple cups. Let's have a read.
Okay. So 20 guaranteed.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I'll
Whose is this? Is this
Not
mine?
mine. It'll be yours, yeah.
Oh, I have 2 anyway, so cool. That sounds fine.
So a single creature cannot benefit from more than 1 glass of good berry wine within a 24-hour period.
Okay.
So it's 1 glass, 1 and done.
Yeah. So in which case, who else wants a glass? Or we can save it. I'm not going to have one now, but it's within a 24-hour period. It loses its potency too. So, Stan, do you want some more healing?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Take
I will give you 20 hit points.
Do you need some ink blot?
Well, I'm currently being dragged down into the.
Okay, 3 cups remain.
Yeah, so not right now, but thank you.
Okay, no worries.
47.
I'll make a con save as well then, I guess.
All right. So, yeah, you're all kind of
20.
running into the steam room as you're drinking kind of sips from the wine and feeling the healing warmth spread. You also hear Inkblot yelling from down below.
Just jump! And I'm like holding up a spell scroll that I've ripped out of my book.
Just what?
Just jump! I've yelled.
Okay.
Where?
In the pit! So there's the
Oh.
donut full of the steam. So we've gone down the steam vent down to
Okay.
the base level, and I'm in the grips.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Okay.
jump.
And as they jump, I'll use my reaction to cast Featherfall from the spell scroll,
Okay.
which I created earlier today.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll yell at the other troops to follow us however they can.
But if anyone knows how that works, it can only be 5 willing creatures. So don't everyone jump.
Just
What
the
do you
main.
mean? Oh, you mean the people who?
I can only pick so
Everybody
you
else is
3
like,
and 2
"Yay,
others.
Inkblot's got
So-
us. Splat, splat, splat.
20 people. Yay!
If like
What
maybe Wagor, because they've got Revivify,
Mm-hmm.
And Salt
and
or
Pre has got a healing word.
Tingo.
Tingo
Fuck Tingo.
doesn't really have much. Tingo has a slow and a shield.
Yeah, Tingo just has a sexy accent.
Yeah, they do. But, you
Yeah,
know,
but better
Tingo
not-
and
better not
Leonis
risk them
and
then, yeah.
Sorgs, they all run the long way round.
Okay. So the 2 dwarven allies of yours will also jump in.
And my Featherfall will cover them as well.
All right. So yeah, the 5 of you slowly kind of sink through the steam, hearing again as you know what creature is making its way down the copper pipes there and into the turbine room. I will say there's 2 allies here that you have, I think. They're here. Mars isn't here.
Well, one of them isn't Pre, so Pre's not there because Pre.
One of them is McConnell. And one of them is. I think
McConnell
this
is because
yeah.
I've been chatting with McConnell.
Zook is there, probably somewhere.
Zook is down here. Oh, there was another one on the walkway which has disappeared.
That was Mars, and I think.
Oh yeah, Mars is
was
gone.
up there.
And then you've got Pre definitely that one. Pre doesn't exist. I don't know Ulum. I've never heard Ulum's name before, so I think Ulum might still be there.
Yep, sure. All right. So the way this works, I'll say, because this creature is just trying to make their way. If they have ways to try and do something, they get an action. Otherwise, I would say they would take just an opportunity strike, whatever. Yeah.
Let's have a look. And whole. Oh, it's not a person.
Isn't the monster still invisible, right?
Yeah. Is it still invisible?
Yeah.
Is Inkblot visible?
I am
Inkblot is
visible.
visible.
So you're
Wow.
just flying through the air,
Yeah.
visually speaking.
Like.
Can we assist you in any way, Ella?
If someone could take a picture of my character sheet,
Oh yeah.
in terms of what spells I have prepared and how many spell slots I have. I know it's not many, but that might be helpful. At the moment, I've got the Twitch stream, but that it is like at least 30 seconds, if not a minute behind. So
Of course. I'm taking
But-
a picture now.
thank you.
Thanks, Ella. Thanks for your patience.
I mean, thank you for your patience. But-
You're welcome. Yeah. Thanks, Barnaby.
Everybody thanks everybody.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
We're all very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you,
You
Mark.
didn't thank anyone, Mum Chase.
No, except me.
Yeah, don't jump on this bandwagon.
No, I'm not. I'm
Thanks,
completely saying I'm not nice. Everybody, as in, like, not me.
Oh, okay, well, thank you for your honesty.
I say nothing to this.
As I go by in the air trying to like pull myself free, can they assist me in any way? Like, are they able to like grab tentacles and try and like give me advantage to try and get out, or use their strength to try and like grab my hand and like pull? So maybe Ulum like sort of run forward, grabs my hand, and is yanking me while I'm trying to pull myself out of this creature's grip.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, Ulam can, if you're holding out your hand and screaming, like,
Yeah.
grab my hand,
Me
then
out!
Ulam would try and catch you, basically.
Cool.
Yeah, sure. If you're wanting to make against a grapple check, then it would be acrobatics or athletics against.
I will make an acrobatics. And will I get advantage because Ulum is helping?
I'm just gonna give. Sure. Yeah, let's make it an advantage.
That's a natural 20. Natural for 22.
So I will say the Ivan rolled a natural 1. So it's a natural 20 against a natural 1.
Yes.
Yeah, so somehow, I mean, in this kind of, there's still steam billowing out in both of these rooms, so it's quite difficult to even comprehend what is happening. But you suddenly feel the steam kind of, turn into liquid again. You feel condensation against your body, against the tentacle itself, and as you reach out for Ulam jumps up, this dwarf, and then just kind of forces his massive gravity down and just pulls you, and you slip through the tentacled Ivan, who reaches the door and then immediately turns back, or you hear it at least turn. All right, at this point, let's all roll for initiative again.
Can I, on the way as we're running there, if anyone needs healing, I've got still like 50 points of healing to give.
You may as well give me some healing. You may as well give me 12 points of
The
healing.
thing is,
Stan-
it doesn't work on myself, so it's just gonna go to waste.
Stan,
Give
you've
me
got
12
67 hit points.
I'll
Okay.
give you 12 points of healing, Finnick.
Thank you. I'm at 12. Woo.
And Stan,
Uh,
I can give you like
I mean, I'll take some.
How
I
much
was
do you need?
also,
how much does Stan need?
I think Stan also has some temporary hit points. It says
Yeah.
Stan altogether has 96 right now, and
oh
67
yeah,
normal HP.
those would have gone.
does
They
that?
last like a round, so temporary would have gone.
Okay.
I
I
was
can
just
give you,
gonna say I have
like,
a
if-
healing potion as well, which I
yeah,
could
but
give.
like it's. Let's use my
Say-
lay on hands before that because it
Right.
literally.
No, I meant for you because you
Oh,
can't
okay,
use
yeah,
the
good,
lay on
good, yeah.
hands, but
Oh,
I
okay.
would give
Yeah,
you.
let's trade healing.
Yeah,
I'll give you 30 points. Is that too
Great.
much?
that's more than I need. I think I need 23. Is that math?
67,
Well, you're taking
87.
30.
You can give you 23, yeah.
Yeah, 23 would take me up to 90, right?
Because you have 60. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll add. So how much? Sorry, how many am I adding to Stan?
So 23.
23.
Okay. And if you have a potion, I'll gladly drink it.
I do. Barnaby might have to tell you which one it is.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just too important to manage.
This is
my
all
own
happening
diary.
very quickly
quickly.
as we fall and run and.
It's a potion of healing, so just standard. So
Regular,
shall I
so
roll it? Roll it.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. I'm rolling it now.
Okay.
So it's 7 points of healing from the healing potion.
Anything. I'll take anything. I'm at 31. Gentleman's 31.
Because you've got 2 potions of healing, so I've taken away 1.
Did
Or did you? Oh, you did
or
use one
used
last
one.
session.
Or you
Ori
gave me
used
one.
one? Yeah.
Fine.
What?
So you have no.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The attitude. So strong with the like.
So rude.
What?
Dan,
Oh,
Dan, you have a potion of
Like,
invulnerability.
so Ori drank the potion. I was like,
No.
Ori has 7 hit points. Why
For
would
1
you do
minute,
that?
you have resistant to all damage. Just gonna say you
Oh,
have
that's
that in
very
your
good.
inventory.
Okay.
Resistant
also
to
have
all
a-
damage.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You also have a potion of heroism, which will
Mhm.
give you 10 temporary hit points,
Oh, that's
and you are
good.
under the effect of the bless spell.
I need to make my washing machine stop beeping. Sorry, excuse me.
So I mean,
I
you
just-
could drink one of those. You could give one of those out as
Hmm.
well.
I would love a heroism. I mean, any hit
Yeah.
points, honestly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
take
just
it.
gonna fall otherwise again.
Mhm. Yeah,
Let me
go
put
for
it in the. Are you happy for me to click on that, Stan?
Yes, please do.
There you go.
All right.
So that is now 0, and then, yeah, let me know if you want me to click on that potion of invulnerability.
I mean, combat's about to start, right? We're on
Yeah,
initiative.
sorry,
Are you-
Yeah,
drink
yeah.
it.
I'll-
Are you
I would
gonna-
say you get 1 potion as you're falling. That's
Yeah.
a little bit too much.
That's fair. But I mean, it's a bonus action to drink a potion,
No, it's a.
No,
and an action to give it to someone else. I can't remember what rules because it's different for every table.
Well,
it's an action to drink a potion. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, no, it is.
Rules
Like,
as written, it
rules
is.
as
I
written,
know
it
that a
is.
lot of tables, it's a
Yeah.
bonus action for yourself, but an action if you're feeding it to someone. But
Yeah,
I
not,
can't remember
not
what
here.
rule we
Not in
decided on.
Eberron.
Not an Eberron, great.
I mean,
But I think you're still hasted.
Well, I am, but I have a question in terms of timing because I got hasted
Haste lasts a minute.
when the Ivan flesh creature was
We are-
created, right? and
Oh.
came
We
together.
only had a couple of rounds of that, and then what is this falling and running here a couple of extra rounds? So like maybe a couple of rounds of haste.
I was
or-
gonna say 1 round of haste left.
But then 1 round where I can't do anything.
Yeah. So maybe no haste.
But,
Maybe haste disappears just as you're falling.
Just as you're falling, you freeze. You stun as you fall.
just as you're falling is not a good time to
Well, no,
not
no,
be
you're
able to
featherful.
do
You're fine. You're fine.
anything.
You're fine.
That's quite a bad time. I'm fine.
But James is like, roll initiative, everyone.
There we go. So
I
yeah,
did-
you have haste going right now, and it will last until this round, and that's it. I would say timing wise, that's it. That's what makes sense in my head.
Mhm.
All right. Well, with that, unless Fennec will roll higher than the Ivan did.
Oh, should I roll initiative?
Yes.
Can we say I at least have the potion of heroism like in my inventory?
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
Could you roll or bring up McConnell? They're not on the combat chat tracker that I can see. Thank you. Rolling.
Okay. So we have the Ivan going first.
Yeah, I can.
So obviously, what will happen is it is currently still invisibilitied.
Sorry, just quickly, was I able, when I got away, was I able to run at all? Is that as like part of like my action to drop and then run 30 feet away from it? Will you allow
No,
me?
I would say
Fine.
you're here. So Ullum kind of as they were turning this corner, Ullum drag you down, and immediately it turned, and we're in the initiative. So that's where we are.
Fine.
All right. So yeah, what will happen here, obviously, is this thing will march forward. And will keep itself invisibilitied, because it's not dumb. And it's gonna go for, that's one more step, so we could get both of them. Alright, so first attack against, from out of nothing, out of kind of surrounded by the steam and condensation of the water, comes a force. You can feel it before, feel it hit you. You can feel it go through the air. So that's gonna be the first tentacle attack. It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Who?
Inkblood.
Damn it. My bracelet and the attack just goes straight through me.
Okay. Second attack. 60 to hit.
I wrap up a shield.
Okay. Shield is up. It bounces past, just kind of off center. Its attack becomes, and third.
You better
attack,
try harder, Ivan. As I
32 to hit.
32 to hit. Oh shit! It gets 3 attacks.
I just duck.
Yeah, it gets me.
21 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Damn it!
And
oh shit!
the last attack, the fourth attack, goes for Ullum. And that will be an 18 to hit and 16 points of bludgeoning, and Ullum is also grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ullum also not in the...
Ullum is in. Ullum is here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ullum's next,
Oh,
I
it's
think.
next. Oh, look at that.
So, dragging. It reaches just inside this door. And I'm going to say it's going to keep you in kind of 10 feet range, dragging you behind it. Let's see, thereabouts. Alright, well with that, it is Ullum's turn, who is currently... I mean, you're hearing this dwarf scream down this hallway, and the rest of you know there's fighting going on. But yeah, Ullum, what will Ullum like to do?
Question. Now that it's being grappled and it can feel the tentacle around, can it grab the tentacle and cast a spell magic?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
It knows exactly where it is because it is touching it. It can physically grab it.
It's not so much the seeing for me that I'm. It's more about like this is an innate creature ability instead of a spell that's been cast or anything.
So it's not cast greater invisibility. It is just invisible. Is that what you're saying?
It's using greater invisibility as it's the same effect, but it's not like it's casting a spell. It's using it as a that's why I don't think this would work. But I'm sure I'll
so
wait.
It's not.
Comments.
So this is not a spell effect.
No.
Okay. Or a sorry, it's not a magical effect. This is not a magical effect. This is not a magic thing. Right, so an object or magical, one creature, object, or magical effect.
Well, let's see. Speak amongst yourselves. I'll just Google this quickly.
So yeah, we could hold a meeting with John and get some regional venues involved. You're muted, but I'm sure it's fascinating whatever you're saying.
Oh, I was actually looking up some programming at some of the other regional theatres I know that seem like comparable to Reading, and it feels like actually maybe some of the theatre landscape has been impacted because there's less going around than I remembered.
Our programming. So we're doing mainly comedy when we should have a lot more theatre.
Yeah.
But comedy brings in a lot of money for us. Like, because it's pretty much guaranteed to sell out or pretty close. Where theatre can be a bit hit and miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, very understandable. Just interesting compared to like 5 years ago when I was in Norwich, for example, and there was heaps coming through.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. Also, like Reading is close to a lot of other hubs. You'd think like theatre makers from those hubs as well, not just London, would. Yeah.
Maybe that's my calling now that I've moved to Reading.
I mean, that would be great.
Could be
like that would be so cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, and also being able to travel to other places and meet
Yeah.
people and bring them in. Yeah, why not?
Hmm.
I mean, it's
Thoughts?
definitely untapped at the moment.
Yeah.
And also, again, you're affluent with young families. Like,
Hmm.
they need things to do.
Yeah, we do some great kids shows. I'm looking forward to it. We've got a little mini kids season coming up, so I'm excited for that. I think that's Saturday or next Saturday.
Okay. Well, there's like, like the programming at Little Angel Theatre, even. Like,
Mm.
how does that look in comparison? Is it the same types of shows?
Mainly touring stuff. So we don't often create it ourselves. Sometimes we do.
Okay.
But yeah, could be cool.
Yeah.
What's your ruling? What is your ruling? Forget about what other people say. What is your ruling on this?
I think because he is grappled
Mhm.
and because he knows where the tentacle is and can put his hands on it, I think he can cast a spell magic on it, thus trying to end the invisibility spell. So yeah, let Ullum make an whatever his spell.
Well,
ability check
well,
would be.
this is the other thing. If it's not
Okay.
a spell, I don't know if it has a level. So what level is this?
Yeah, this is the issue where.
It doesn't
Well,
have
all
a
right.
level.
It's 4th level. That's what it says on Foundry.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Fine. So then, yeah, it does need to make a check.
Yeah.
So the DC would be a 14, and this is going to make a DC 10. Your spell casting is Wisdom, because your proficiency is level 2. Yep. So it's a Wisdom check.
So +3.
That is a 6.
It's an anticlimactic end to a long. Well, but now we know that it's
But now we
possible.
know, and it's got another spell slot, so
All right.
Ulum may come through for us.
All right. That was Ullum's action. Adelbrat.
Mm-hmm. So. I mean, I'm just gonna rush towards the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I have 35 feet of movement because of my sapped strength. I can't quite carry my heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run here and I'll drown the potion of heroism,
Okay.
and that'll be it. I actually have the heroism spell, so I'll just cast it on myself just to have the effect.
Sure. It's odd. As you down it, you feel nothing at the beginning, and then you start hearing, "You can do it. Believe in yourself." With every day comes a new dawn. Just stuff like that.
Also, did it say I'm under the bless? I have bless as well now, or what did the potion? What did it say?
You gain 10 for the same duration. You are under the effect of Bless.
Okay.
No concentration required.
Okay.
All right, there we go. I'll try and add bless to your thing. All right, so McConnell will go next.
So, hearing everything that's happening, McConnell will run forward. 25. Seeing us up in the air, probably will cast. They could either do some like fire bolts and attack, or they could cast slow. Thoughts, feelings?
Slow would be great if they
it
get
doesn't
4
roll,
attacks.
if it rolls really rubbish. Cool. Let's go slow. McConnell will cast slow, only affecting the creature. So
I'll make it visible for now.
thank you. So I don't need to make a saving throw. Neither does this guy, but this guy does.
All right.
So it's quite a low DC as well. This is the thing. It's a DC 14 Wisdom.
16.
Yeah, all close though.
Mhm.
Okay. That is their turn.
All right.
Oh, actually, no. They'll they're not stupid. They'll duck behind so they're out of sight.
Okay. That does make sense. With that, we get to Pre. Before we get to Pre, however, McConnell will get an attack from the shadows, as the creature will use a legendary action. 29 to hit and bludgeoning 17 points of damage, and McConnell is grappled as well.
Oh no.
How many tentacles does it have?
4, I think it's been using.
If it's grappling, which we can still attack with them?
I think so.
Let's find
That's
out. Sorry, Pre's turn, not Inkblot's turn. There you
So Ella, for your benefit, Pre just has 1 first level spell slot with for Bane, Command, Divine Favor, Healing Word, and Shield of Faith. They are kind of with the rest of you in the bigger room, so they could run forward, but sort of just hang back a little bit. Just ready to maybe cast a Healing Word on someone should they fall.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So 10, what's their speed? 25. And then 15 feet to there, and then maybe an extra. We'll use their action to sort of tuck into here. Is this full of no one's being damaged in this room, are they?
No, this is...
No.
Yeah,
This is underneath this thing.
He-
Fine.
He
Cool,
could
that's-
also enlarge himself.
They've already done it this
Already
day,
done?
because I think it's a daily thing, isn't it?
I believe so.
Enlarge.
Doesn't it?
Oh no, it doesn't say daily.
There you go. Yeah, we could enlarge it.
Well then, is it it's an action, so they could...
I mean, strength checks and strength saving throws with advantage is
Yeah.
good.
All right, so they go there and they use enlarge instead.
Pre-swole.
Swole.
Free swole.
Pre-swole.
All right, with that, we continue Inkblot.
Very good, Ivan. Very good. That is a clever, clever move. Oop! And I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it by clicking the spell. I do have Misty Step, don't I? Oh, yes, I do. And then I'm going to go there. Boop.
All right, no longer grappled.
Then I'm going to use... So that was my bonus action. And then I use my 30 feet of movement to dash over here. Hello, Brecht, you're alive! Thank God. Hunting me because I have their wand. And...
I will protect you, my friend.
Oh, very good.
I say as I bleed from everywhere.
And... No, I know I need to keep myself safe at the moment, so I'm gonna use my action, and I'm gonna get up to there behind the fray. Yeah, that's my turn.
Wagger.
Wagger has Revivify. But they could go Swole as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No?
I mean, why not? There's
Yeah.
no downside, really, right? It's not like there's any cramped spaces here.
And
What,
then
what, what does it mean to go swole?
they become larger.
Yes.
And they have advantage on strength checks, so if they get grappled, it's easy for them to get out. And they hit a little bit harder if they do decide to hit stuff.
I think they should go swole.
Wagger
Swole it is.
swole.
I do believe you should go swole.
Enlarge. Cool. That is Swolwagger. Swolgar.
Volgar.
All right. It during this time it will use a tentacle leap, and will fly forward. So just before Fennec's turn, the creature. I mean, you don't see it move, but you see the others who are grappled to it kind of jump forward.
So can you roughly tell where it is by the fact that it has collected all these bodies? Yeah,
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roughly you can
somewhere
tell.
in this hallway, and maybe like the steam that this area is like full of steam, so maybe the steam is being displaced, so you can kind of see a non-steamed area.
Yeah.
okay.
Conversely, the steam is also adding to the confusion. But it's still, it's an invisible creature. You can make a check to try and pin it down, like perceive it where it is, which, yes, things would add or detract from that roll, but otherwise any attack would be with disadvantage. You can still attack it, I believe.
Where are people being held? They're like here. Is this accurate, the map?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And that's you, Adelbrecht?
Hmm?
And you're grappled.
No, I'm not. McConnell and Ulum are
Where are they?
on the bridge.
They're on the bridge above the water.
Oh, wow. They're really far away.
Stan, you're after this, just so you know.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. Okay. I don't care about them. Do any of them have Revivify?
No, but they
Wag
have
is at
other
the
good
back,
stuff.
Oh, no, sorry.
I mean, Ulum does actually, and
All of them has Revivify?
he also has one dispel magic left.
Oh. Did they? When I saw them grappled, did I see them get pulled away from me or close?
Just now they were pulled closer to you, towards you.
Oh, perfect. So, the way forward is clear.
Oh no. What's gonna happen?
8th level fireball.
Why are you laughing? This is a good thing to do.
This is good. I'm excited.
Goodbye, Adelbrecht.
I never trusted you.
Wasted those 20 hit points of wine, didn't I? Anyway. I'll go forward a bit, maybe. Will I?
Oh, that was the plan?
Do you want to get hit by a fireball?
What are you doing?
Just give me a second. I have to click buttons to do it. It's not that radical what I'm doing. You're all hyping me up in a way where it's like, oh, you're gonna do something unusual, but it's not actually.
Ella, did you see the photo that I put in the group? Just to give you an idea of where everyone is at this moment.
I did, thank you. Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll see where the fireball goes. So I'll get a sense of where
Just give me a second, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. What I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna get out my Sun Forger.
Okay.
Oh, there's no time to spare though, is there?
There really is not enough time. I mean, specifically for Fennec, time is really running out.
Do you know how many times I've just been like Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast,
That's
Eldritch
true.
Blast? I have a debt of thinking time, actually. Okay.
That's an argument.
Fireball.
Okay. Where's the fireball going?
Yeah, okay.
It's just the laugh.
What?
I love
What
it.
are you?
I love
what?
the laugh.
What mischief? No mischief, yeah. Oh, I could cast it at 5th level. No, I couldn't. Cast spell. Perfect!
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I think I will, actually.
Let it be huge.
That was so satisfying seeing it appear.
So it does manage to actually hold on to the keep itself invisible, but it does fail the Dex saving throw, so it takes the full damage.
Great.
Sick. Sick.
But yes, there's a kind of a vacuumous hole where there was loads of steam is just now kind of like blown by the explosion, and again starts kind of filling in on itself. Fennec, anything else?
I mean, I think the fire would have hit it and like circled around it before going out too. Like it would have traced its shape a bit.
Yeah, for a split second, you're pretty sure you could see its kind of body there before the steam again takes over the space there. All right, Fennec, you're staying there?
Yeah, why not? I might move to the side actually.
All right. Well, with that, it is Stan's turn.
Okay. How we've been through all these rooms before.
Mhm.
How tall are the rooms and like the corridor we're in now?
So the one you're in is the centrifugal room, so that is really high, obviously, because it reaches all the way to the next level. The room ahead of you is a kind of a smaller, cramped hallway. I would say it's probably no more than like 10 feet in terms of the seating and the floor there. And then you have another kind of larger centrifugal, the turbine room. That is, again, there's loads of space there.
And obviously it's invisible, but as far as we know,
As
is
far
the
as,
creature like blocking the way into the
turbine room, it seems to be in that area.
Okay. Because it's difficult, because I know that next round I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I could potentially, if I get right up next to it and do a bit of damage, which I might be able to do, then I'm just stuck there and I can't do anything for a whole round, which is not great.
You are a really nice beef. Although if you're going to be stunned, that's probably not great.
Is it stunned? Because then you...
I think you can't do anything. Right, wait, sorry.
I mean, just in terms of someone
like
attacking,
mechanically what it
you,
is.
would
Let
they
me have
get
a look.
advantage? Or would it be bad?
Let me have a look. What
when the spell
wording is.
ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Oh, but then
So it's not a condition. It's just they
Yeah.
can't move or take actions.
Okay.
they would still have
So
your
I
roll your
can-
AC and stuff.
So I have like reactions.
Yeah. By that wording.
Yeah. Okay.
You are.
I
You are.
won't do the fun thing. How far away am I?
So from where you think it is, you're probably 80 feet away. 80 to 60 feet away. Thereabouts.
Okay. So I need to use my. So then I need to use my extra hasted action to dash, but then I can't drink that potion, which I think might be important if I'm going to be stood next to it.
You could use your action to drink the potion. Your main action
Yeah,
to
but
drink
then
the
I
potion.
can't attack, and then I've just got right up next to it.
Well, it depends. You're hasted.
No, I think
Because I have 30 feet of movement. So to get up to it, I need to use that hasted action to dash. And then I can hope that, I mean, there's other people around me. You'll get me back up if I fall down.
I mean, but you are like beefy, and if you have, if you don't do damage, and you just quaff the potion instead, and you do take damage, you're taking half damage off everything. And you can just be standing there as like a sentinel.
But I don't have sentinel.
No, but as a.
Sure. I can soak up damage for everyone else. It's just whether, if I'm going to do that, should I be a bit further back and be near, say, you, so I can raise my shield if they come for you?
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, also looking at the map, it doesn't look like he would be able to get through
Everyone.
to Inkplot right away.
Oh,
From the way we're
map
positioned.
disappeared from where
I will say you have seen this creature squeeze into shapes that it shouldn't be able to squeeze into.
Okay.
So it's almost like a jello in its kind of...
Jello tentacle monster.
I'd
Hate to see
like to use... I'd like to use my movement to get right in front of Ink.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I'd like to do.
I can move you there. That's 20 feet of your movement, and you're standing right in front of me.
I can't hold a hasted action, can I?
I don't. Yeah, no. Right. I think we've had this conversation. I think you have to
No,
do
but
it.
you could use you could use your hasted action to use an object, which would be downing the potion, and then you could use your action to hold an attack.
Can
Yep.
I?
Yeah.
Yep.
That would make sense.
I didn't think about using an object. Yes, then yes. I hadn't connected that drinking a potion was using an object. Yes. I would like to do that.
So drink the potion of invulnerability.
Yes, please.
Okay, for 1 minute
and
you
then
drink this
hold.
potion, you're resistant to all damage.
Great. And then I would like to hold my action to attack it when it comes in range.
All right. Yeah, I would say that goes through like invisibility. You can still try, sense that it's nearby, so you would still be able to attack it if it gets near. It would just be with disadvantage. Well, speaking of which, number one, it will use just when Stan's turn ends. It will use another legendary. You can see again these two kind of being slinked towards you through the steam. I think it was like this. All right. Let's make...
I would like to raise my shield, but in front of Ink rather than in front of me. If that makes sense.
Yep. We'll have to move like this as well. So, yeah, it's going for Inkblot. It is, unfortunately for you, Stan, it has reach in terms of its attacks. So currently you're not in range to attack it, even though you're getting a sense that it's somewhere ahead of you and you can feel the forces kind of going through. But it's trying to get around you basically to attack Inkblot, who's behind. All right, so that's gonna be
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage, and it's gonna be difficult for it anyway because Stan is in the way. First attack with disadvantage is a 19 to hit.
Shield. I use my reaction to boost up my AC.
Shield again. All right.
Can I ask a mechanical question? That leap thing the monster did, is that considered movement? Would I know?
It would be.
I'm just wondering if I get a
So
reaction.
this specific doesn't. It says this move doesn't trigger reactions.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then I will use my reaction now
Okay.
to attack because I'm sentinel.
Yeah.
I assume I'm next to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it moved one square ahead as well, so you would have gotten a reaction for that.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I'll do that.
I'll make it visible so you can target it. It is literally kind of dripping on the ceiling currently.
And I have bless, right?
You do. You got this.
Oof, 31.
That absolutely hits.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
So yeah, one blessed battle axe damage, please. Sadly, no spell slots left.
Ooh, good rolls as well.
Nice.
Just wait, it's disadvantage, right?
Yes, it would have been.
So, where's
All
my...
gone for that.
Come on, roll high, roll high.
Okay, that should be enough.
22.
22 is enough, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, whatever damage with 15.
Yeah, 15 damage against this creature. Yep. All right. Well, with that, it will keep attacking Inkblot, however.
Does it lose concentration on its invisibility?
Nope.
Damn it.
Still up. Even with both of them, if both of them. Anyway, so the tentacle again. That's gonna be. I'm gonna take it down a little bit. Let's see. So that would be 18 to hit.
Nope, my shield is still up.
That would be 20 to hit.
Nope. Oh no, 20 is my AC now. Yeah, that hits.
That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
What's my hit points? I'm gonna get enveloped by the the other bangle. And how much damage?
19.
19. I'm going to take that through the bangle.
How much damage can these bangles take? This is incredible.
It had it had 75 hit points. But
Whoa.
it is very low now, as am I.
Sure.
So
Sure. I'm
hashtag
right
it.
here. I'm right
Well,
here.
with
Bangle is a very Final Fantasy thing.
yeah,
Remember iron bangles? Anyway.
I think how many attacks? 1, 2, 3 attacks. So the fourth one will come in as well, and it will go for actually Adelbert.
Ooh.
It's a little
Okay.
thorn in his side. Natural 1. All right. Wait, I'm sorry. They should all be with advantage. All these attacks, right?
Why?
It doesn't. No, it's not. Never mind.
No.
All right. Then it is Olim's turn.
Dispel magic again. Anyone? They are grappled. They
Yes,
grab
please.
the tentacle. Yeah.
Or should
Or
we just keep attacking? Because I mean, seems like a pretty low chance to get the spell magic.
well, it's a plus. It needs to roll a 14, and it's got a +3, so it needs to roll an 11 or higher.
So 45% chance.
I would love dispel magic.
Okay.
I
I would love
can't.
to be able
I'm just
to
thinking if it's making concentration checks after every attack.
I don't think he's got anything strong enough. Because he can only do one. How many hits does he do? He does one attack. So it's either one hit with his Warhammer, which is a +4 to hit,
Okay,
or
fair
a
enough.
Dispel Magic. So I think Dispel Magic would have a higher chance, unless there's something I can't see.
So let's just dispel magic because it's what the character would do
Yeah.
as well in this instance,
Yeah.
rather than like the stats.
Sure.
So I will. Sorry about this, but greater invisibility gives you advantage on attacks. So I'll do some rerolls here. So we had one against Adelbert.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's how it is. So it's 33 to hit you with the second. It's a critical hit. That's 40 points of bludgeoning against you, Adelbert.
I'm down.
Inkblot got
Wow.
2 attacks missed, so I'll reroll these. It's an 18. That would have still missed.
Yeah.
That's a 17, so that would have also missed. All right.
Okay,
so
so-
yeah, just sorry, Adelbert. But now we know.
I didn't even get the temporary hit points from the potion because it works on my start of each turn. That would have kept me up, but nope.
So that changes things. So Ulum could cast Healing Word.
How much
Could
is
three cast Healing Word?
Well, Healing Word would be
no, but-
1d4 plus 2.
I'd say
and Adelbrecht would be
prioritize
up.
getting that fucking invisibility off of them.
Pre could cast it, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Dispel Magic it is. Last shot. Rolling its Wisdom save, Wisdom check.
Wow.
That is,
Great.
I believe, the same roll almost. But yeah, that doesn't.
Nine's not gonna do it. Cool. Fun. I'm sorry, Adelbrecht. Roll a natural 20. Get up with 1 hit point.
It will use a tentacle leap at the end of Ullum's turn.
Ooh, where's it going?
So you see. This.
Oh, okay.
Movement-wise.
Are you grappled?
Me?
Inkbot.
Yeah. I'm grappled again.
Damn.
Should have saved that spell slot, eh?
Oh, I don't know why it rolled a d4. Does Bless work on death saves as well?
Maybe.
Shouldn't.
Maybe.
Well, doesn't matter. It was 13 naturally.
Yes,
so-
that's fine. All right, and we have McConnell.
So McConnell is going to also cast Dispel Magic, but they're going to cast it at 4th level.
Great.
Okay, so they still, I'm not going to keep saying when it does the legendary actions, but anyway, Inkblot, you also move a little bit forward.
Cool. So yeah, 4th level Dispel Magic. Bam.
So that is enough, to get rid of invisibility, McConnell sees the kind of writhing tentacle, jello-y monster, the crimson leech that it is attached to. And then we have Bree. But, yeah, again, I'll just say that there's some movement happening as this is happening.
Pre can cast last spell slot at level 1 can cast Healing Word and bring up Adalbrecht.
I think that's a good plan.
Sounds good.
Healing Word. Seven points of healing.
For me?
Yep.
I have a question. Would the heroism still be up? Because it's a potion. Because Blessed is still up, I'm reading now.
It's still in the body.
Temporary hit points don't bring you back to life, but would they still be like just...
As in that they bring you back?
Yeah, because I'm not concentrating on the spell. It's an effect
it's part
on
of the
my
potion.
body.
He's not unconscious. He's not...
Because I'm just
Yeah,
reading for
I would say yeah. Why not? I don't see
still
a
in your
reason
body.
why it wouldn't.
Okay, so I'll just add... I wouldn't be up, but I'll add 10 hit points to my... Well, temporary hit points to my... Somewhere. Oh, 10.
Okay. You got the 7 hit points from the Healing Word,
Yeah.
though, yeah?
Okay.
Fab. So you are up, and then Pre will run forwards, and that is... Pre still has an action. Pre will chase after. Use her action to run after. That's movement, action, bonus action. Yep, that's all their turn.
Inkblot.
Oh, I'm really far away from this thing.
Yeah, you're the last one.
I'm the caboose.
Aren't I after you? Stan's after you too.
No,
Wagger, Fennec.
Ivan. That's what
Oh,
From
you're the
Ivan.
caboose. I'm with you.
Caboose of the tentacle train.
Yeah, I get it. Good one.
Guys, I have nothing left now. I'm it. This is it. I have nothing.
Do the cantrip you do sometimes.
Oh, you know what? I can do... I can make it move slower, so I'm going to Ray of Frost it.
Nice.
All right, yeah, go for it.
That's going to be 24 to
That
hit.
hits.
And that's going to be 10 points of cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until my next turn.
Yeah, very annoying. You can see kind of parts of its flesh, parts of its tentacles kind of... As it is a fluid creature, now you're kind of giving it some rigidity, and it's stopping from... You know, it can't quite move as fast. I would say Inkblot as well. Where do you have the key wand on you? Do you have it in your bag somewhere?
I swear to God.
Yeah, I'd say I'm not... I think I would have had the intelligence to not be holding it all this time. So yeah, so this is... I think I would have actually put it within, like, my clothing. Like, I've got, like, a long sort of skirt on, so it's probably, like, tucked in the waistband, like, in between that and my blouse and sort of the remnants of my chainmail that
Yeah,
I
you're
once
probably
had.
wearing a brassiere.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's tucked in there.
Let's hope Ivan's a prude. Wouldn't want to.
I need a drink first.
No.
I wanted to say, sorry. As you have the key wand near you enough, you can feel the kind of the power that's running through it. And as you're grappled by the tentacle, you see it's almost like rhythmically these two things are connected. And the key wand itself felt explosive in its kind of arcane potential. And there's a similarity between that and the Ivan. Like, both of them are... If one of them would go, both of them would explode, probably. Like, there is this, like, barely contained power that's constantly thrumming. Yeah.
Huh.
How fuck?
That's really nice to know at the end of my turn.
It's the truth, isn't it? Though.
It's rough.
You just
Cool.
figured it out now, you know.
Cool.
No, I was on Barnaby's side.
Can I
I
shove
mean, I didn't
myself?
have to tell you.
As a bonus action with my telekinetic shove, can I like shove this tentacle off me?
No.
Can I shove the tentacle 5 feet away from me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Inkblot does some solemn thinking and mathematical calculations in her brain, and that's the rest of her turn. She'll also, in hindsight, realize that I should have been fishing out my fucking wine to get some hit points back. Cool, that's my turn.
All right. Wagger's turn it is, and then Fennec, and then Stan.
Okay.
Waggers could run up and just catch up with everyone, I suppose, unless anyone else has anything else to do. Anything else in mind?
Can you
What
suppose
attacks does
swallow?
Waggers have?
Yeah, Waggers is meant to be swole. Waggers has one spell slot for a Revivify left, and then can also attack things
With a weapon.
with a weapon, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's the Wagger's turn.
Good.
All right. We have Fennec, and then Stan is on deck.
Oh my god, I'm so far away from everything. Ugh. That's fucking annoying. Fine. Guess I dash. Because that ugly thing is down the corridor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's so annoying. I mentioned how annoying it is. Okay, wait. Okay, 25 feet. Wonderful. So that's my first movement.
Checks out on this end.
Done.
All right. Everybody's
That's
rushing
Yeah, that's me.
forward. Stan, what is Stan up to?
Everyone's rushing forward except Stan, who can't move or take an action.
Shit.
So I think I just have a wave, and it's like pins and needles, but in my whole body, like all my muscles are tensing up, and I'm just kind of watching Fennec run past, and Adelbrecht stand up and trying to move and not being able to. And none of my bonus actions.
The world is unfortunately in slow motion for Stan. Basically, you feel like you're biking in a barrel of molasses. With that,
I can hear the soundtrack as well for that.
sorry.
I can totally hear the soundtrack as the camera zooms in on your hair whispering past you as I run by.
It's very cinematic, but unfortunately not helpful to actually achieving our aims.
But, you know, we can get into this
It-
for achievements.
Yeah.
Minus 10 feet movement.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it moved 20 feet now. So kind of this. Inkblood, you hear in the other room. Hello? As this creature rushes past Zook, seemingly not caring about it at all. That was its movement. It will cast, actually. Yeah, why not? It'll cast Blur on itself.
Ugh.
Alright, there you go. It is Ullum's turn.
Ullum. We'll cast Spiritual Weapon and attack this thing.
Go for it. Does it have to be able to? I don't know. It's got a tentacle in front of it. It's fine.
And it can see it. Why can't? Sorry, just screen size and casting spells. Boop. Sure. Yeah. Oh God, giving too many options. There. And then, how then do I attack with it?
If you select it, and then it's like a character. So like it's like a token.
I see. Well then, can instantly attack with it. Spiritual weapon.
And Adelbrecht, you're on deck.
It has disadvantage. Oh, because it's got blur on it.
Blur is on it.
15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay. And then as its action, it will do a sacred flame.
All right.
Or loom. Oh, can it not? Can it cast it on its tentacle, the sacred flame, and still hit it? Yeah.
That's what I meant before. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. So sacred flame probably won't work, but I'm going to do it anyway.
So yeah, that goes through 9 points of radiant damage.
Does the
blur is still up though.
Damn it. That's Ullum's turn.
All right. At the end of Ullum's turn, this creature will use a legendary action, and will move.
Guys, this is looking pretty dire. I can't do anything.
Hey, Brave Frost.
I think we're all pretty much tapped.
Also, you have the wand.
I do.
All right, Adelbrecht.
Well, I gain another 10 temporary hit points, and I'll quickly look at Stan and be like, "Oh, been there," and I'll just rush forward because I can only hit things at this point. So 5, 10, 15. What's that? 20 and 15. I mean, yep, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else.
All right. At the end of your turn, Adelbrecht, it will use another.
Oh, it's gonna leap again, isn't it?
It's gonna
Little
leap.
shit.
So I would say kind of a little bit odd how it all works out, but I think this is fair. All right. With that, it is McConnell's turn.
Oh shit, McConnell. Oh, I've closed that door. McConnell will. I suppose try and get out of this grapple, or it could try to attack the tentacle.
I think attack at this point, right?
Yeah.
Could still use slow.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he has 1 4th level left, and those spells aren't useful in this
Yeah.
particular scenario. I don't think so.
Oh, I see. Yes, no, such a good shout.
Nope, we lost our paladin.
Oh, I've clicked on. I'm now on the. Oh, I'm now in a different place. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to cast slow. Oh, just let me cast meta template. There we go. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Okay, casting slow.
It rolls an 18.
Damn it. Okay. That is their turn.
All right. It is Pre's turn.
I suppose Pre will keep running up. 25.
Kind of almost
Keeps
like,
running up to me.
shoving Albrecht into the turbines below as this swole dwarf rushes past everybody. Reaching Inkblot, actually. With
I
that,
used to be swole.
Inkblot, what do you wish to do?
Did I miss anything?
No. It is Inkblot's turn, and Inkblot is considering her arcane abilities.
Okay.
Is it kind of in my brain? Like, I can hear it kind of, like there's some sort of connection between this key wand and the Ivan.
So, the connection is between the key wand and the Ivan, I would say the connection is more, you get a hint or the idea that the same conclusions that you made about the key wand of it, like if you broke it, there would be an explosive release.
But in terms of like, because we could hear it whispering in our brains and in our heads, because do I still feel that link?
It's less of a link, it's just the way it telepathically can kind of communicate if it wishes. What are you trying to do?
I want to go. I have what you want, and I'm willing to give it to you, and so much more. Ivan, I know you're in there, and you know the book that I have and what power is in it. Let us talk. Let us work together. Let us do this together. You have bested us, and I want to continue this journey with you.
Make a persuasion check. With a 17, you hear the response in your head. And it's weird. It's Ivan's normal voice at this point. Like, there's an etherealness and an echo to it. But it's as if he is just speaking to you. Like, he's standing next to you. And you hear, the closed circle were a weak group of fools.
But I'm not the closed circle. And you know what I am capable of, don't you?
I'll get the key wand one way or another.
And wouldn't it be so much easier if I just gave it with you?
And with that, as you finish speaking, the tentacle is pulled forward. I will say, just with the constructs of 6 seconds. It's not
and as it pulls me forwards and brings me closer, is this what's happening?
I mean, I would say...
Do I have an action? Basically, I want to do something.
What are you trying? If it fits in a bonus action, I would say talking to it and trying to persuade it was the action.
Was my action? Okay, so I can't cast an action spell. Fine. Yeah. But I mean, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get with it and communicate with it.
Okay. You feel that the tentacle is pulling, you like it's pulling you towards it.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Wagger.
I want. Oh, Wagger, you're so far. You're so far away from everyone. Wagger is the Revivify. Yeah, Wagger's got Revivify, so Wagger will also run past Adalbrecht. So sorry.
Whoa. All these big dwarves.
That's Wagger's turn.
All right, we have Fennec and then Stan.
All right. Come on, Fennec.
It's just a crazy good old chase.
Yeah, it's really annoying, actually. I don't know if I mentioned.
Hey, you have this thing on its, on its heels. Like, it's trying to finish a mission that it has almost failed to do. So it definitely feels more like a cornered animal that you're fighting more than, somebody who is giving you or trying to give you even a challenge.
Great. So I'm going to do my dash and then call, die like the coward you are.
All right, that echoes throughout the complex as Stan. You kind of come out of the slow motion, Fennec's voice almost bringing you out of it.
And I can basically see no one.
Yeah.
Around.
No.
Everyone's disappear around the corner. All gone. Okay. If you'll allow me, I would like to reach out into the ether and summon a familiar bronze eagle.
Okay.
I'd like to use Find Steed to summon a giant eagle.
All right, with a mighty royal caca, the eagle will just
Kaka, darling, kaka.
Caca, darling. You called as it almost as if it lives in the steam. You kind of see the shape of it before it emerges from it. Yeah, it's kind of next to you right now.
I would like it to. Can it carry me in its claws?
I think we established that, yes.
Yeah.
Great. I'd like it to swoop, pick me up in its claws, and then fly me 80 feet, following the path of
Okay.
the creature and my friends. And if it could go diagonally in the steam room to like
Sure,
most
yeah, so
efficient
even a little bit further, I think.
way
Yeah.
to try and get me
An
up.
eagle as well? What the?
Yeah, Adalbert is just staring.
Dwarves? What is?
Adalbert is now last.
I'm losing the race.
With that, we go back to to the top of the round. And Inkblot, yeah, you are pulled forward. As it kind of stands in front of this end of this small hallway. You can see the tentacles against the stone there.
As it pulls me forward, I'm going to say, yes, I can give you protection from all of this. I can give us time to recover, to retaliate, to get what we want.
You see the eye just kind of turn towards you, and before the start of Ullum's turn, you're still grappled. You feel force through the tentacles reach your body, and you feel it starting to crush you.
You can do so much more with me alive. Ivan, and I'll grab the tentacle and I'll hold it. Ivan, you are stronger than I, and I have so much to learn from you, and that is all I want. I want to learn.
It would be such a lonely fool to believe you. Like,
But don't, but he is.
As you stare into that lidless kind of orange eye in front of you, you hear a voice in your head. I'll take what I want, and you will die. With that, you take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
ooh,
Just take it.
Yep, that's the being grappled. It's legendary. It used its action to get you there. I would say actually at this point, which I think is fair because it's focusing, I think everybody else loses their grapple.
The aberration bangle shatters,
All right, still up.
and I am still up.
All right, with that, it is Ullum's
I
turn.
am woozy. Very woozy. So Ullum's lost his grapple.
Yeah, Ullum is just kind of on the floor there. I would say he is prone, so I would say both McConnell and Ullum is prone from the fall. But yeah.
How do people feel about Ullum giving me a little bit of healing word?
That is what I suggested while the mic was muted, so I concur.
So Ullum will cast healing word at 2nd level, if people are okay with that. But Ullum will run forward so he can see me. Except, what? Oh, I see. Healing word, 2nd level, cast spell. Oh, 11 points of
Ooh,
healing.
nice.
Wonderful. So it's going to be 14. I don't know. I feel awkward because I'm controlling both Ullum and myself. If he runs forward a couple more feet, I want to like put out my hand. I'm going to say, no, stay back.
Okay.
And to make him stop in the hallway.
I mean, Ullum would obey your command, so yeah. Ullum will stay back.
I'm doing everything I can to try and get on side with this creature. Is my current goal.
Okay. Adelbert.
Mm-hmm. I'll look at all the giant creatures around me and mutter, "This is just ridiculous," and I will run forward along the walls to pass everyone freely, because I can do that.
All right. Yeah. Adelbert just runs, kind of jumps up onto the ceiling and jogs, kind of daintily, almost past everybody, suddenly picking up speed. This hallway is quite crowded at this point.
I can't move. Oh, there we go. Wait, how much is that?
There we go. I moved him out of the way.
Okay. Wait, so I was here. Let's do this again. 20, 25. That's 45. 50. Wait, how much? So I have 70 points. What's the nearest tentacle? Is it? Are they fully retracted?
Yeah, there's none in sight.
Okay. 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah. 65, 7. I can get here. On the ceiling. Well.
Okay.
No, I'm just there, but yeah, on the ceiling.
All right. With that, it is McConnell's turn. But before Adelbrecht's turn ends, this creature will launch itself forward again, reaching just this area. All right. It is McConnell's turn.
McConnell. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. McConnell can get with 30 feet to there. What do people think? Does McConnell use their action to come further forward? Do they stay there? I feel like I'm getting a little bit too close to the situation to fully control these NPCs.
I mean, I think if no one's giving any commands, they would all just continue the chase.
Yeah.
Do as much damage as they can.
So they can't hit from there, but they can get into the room. So that's McConnell's turn. That's using their action to get there, and I don't think they have a bonus action. No.
All right. At the end of McConnell's turn, this creature will launch itself forward again. Inkblot is now, you can see that the creature is kind of, and it's weird, it's not focusing on the door. Like it is now looking at the rock and stone that is to its left and right.
I can open this door for you. I am bonded to this whole place.
I have no need for you. Stop talking, I've involved voices in my head. With that, it is your turn.
I'm going to say, let me prove it. Let us talk. Let me give myself all to you. And I'm going to raise a hand, and I'm going to cast Wall of Force, and I'm going to block the entrance, the whole area, so it's just us together. So the door so the Wall of Force will go behind, like, basically if it needs to go through the walls, but it will encompass just us in this corridor. Like, just reams of paper will fly out, and we'll just cover every single, basically this whole T-junction from floor to ceiling will be my 10 by 10 feet, 10 by 10 panels, and I've got 10 of them. We'll just cover every inch of the space, and we'll just lock us together. And I will look back and I'll say, they cannot get us. I can give you the key wand. Drop me, and I will get it.
Okay, that's your action. So, just to be clear, are you cutting off the kind of almost like
I'm
a
like-
dome, like that you'd be.
Yeah, so I'm basically like covering. The walls are now so the walls of this corridor and the door and the ceiling and the floor, they're all wall of force.
Okay.
I'm gonna use all of them to box us in.
All right. I'm gonna ask you to draw here on the map, so we have a clear
Yeah.
understanding of where everything would be. And whilst this is happening, whilst you draw here, let's keep going. So Wagger will do something as well, I presume, which would be probably running forward, correct?
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Why is Wagger's speed so low? Is that normal? There's 25, it should be okay. There you go, and another 25 to each there.
I've only been able to place one, but I'm going to place them all.
Mhm.
I'm going to draw them.
Yeah.
It's Fennec's turn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
15 feet. 30 feet. 20 feet. Oh, go through a wall. Can't do that. 5 feet. 20 feet.
All right.
Oh no, I'm not done. 25. There we go. I've finished.
All right, Stan.
Can we maybe take a quick break after this as well?
Yeah, at the start of the next round.
Yeah,
I'll say.
that's what I meant.
I assume my eagle can't fly once we get into these little rooms.
Yeah, not carry you, at least, I would say, in these hallways.
Okay.
It can barely kind of close its wings and jump through them.
Or if it could carry me like the last few, I don't know if it's 10 or 15 feet or however far as it can, like right up to the door where
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
sure.
able to anymore. Just throw me in with a little bit of momentum. And I'll like
Barrel
jump
roll forward.
out of it. Yeah. Roll and then immediately roll into a run. And I guess dash and get as far through that space as I can with, I guess, 60 feet of movement if I'm using my action to dash.
Yeah. You get just behind Fennec and Ullum there in the next hallway. And then the eagle, I presume, will fly after you.
I mean, yeah, if it can get into that big space. Well, actually, yeah. I think it is. Kind of blew a second level spell just to close that distance. Yeah, if it could get into the space with the big red NG, that would be great. But I'm not too worried about it following immediately because it won't be that much help in this confined space.
All right.
It can attack though, can't it?
Land behind you.
What? I don't know if we sort of discussed that with the like find steed spell.
Yeah,
I think that's more of a
Don't really
you're a
like
cohesive unit, or it can like sort of just
Yeah.
chill on its own.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on a break and be back in a couple of minutes. So at the start of round 5, the Ivan will turn to you, and you can see the kind of baleful orange light, or you can feel it on your face as the eye turns, and the kind of weird feathered eyelids that this thing has, kind of these antennae that are almost 5 foot long, these things that are seemingly kind of listening towards the hallway to understand what is heading towards you.
I protected us. They cannot get to us now. We can work together from this moment onwards.
You're still in initiative, I'll say. So Ivan will turn.
I'm
You're
doing my
trying.
role play.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me do my role play.
Ivan will turn to you, and you hear the voice.
Mark Mateus.
Ivan will turn to you, and you hear the voice in your head. Fine. Hand it over. We'll do it together.
Let us do it together.
And it will hold its action. It looks at you. You can feel the tentacles loosen a little bit around you.
Good, because I'll need that to get the key wand out.
So during this time, the rest of you, I presume, are rushing forward. So Ulam, and then Alabrat.
Can I just say, did you see the thing I copy and pasted about finding a steed?
Yeah, I think the ruling on it would be that if it's carrying you, then it can't attack, basically.
Right.
Then you're one unit, it's your mounted unit thing. But if you are separating each other, then it will act as if it's like a summoned elemental or something, where it will, or you can give it orders. It will have its own initiative. But the moment you're kind of carrying each other, or then you're fighting as a unit. I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did that with the dolphins as well, actually, now that I think about it. Because I think the dolphin fought. Anyway, dolphins and giant eagles, what the fuck are we doing with our lives? Anyway.
The best thing in the
Yeah,
world.
that's true.
I've moved Ullum 25 feet forward. They can use a bonus action to do a healing word if anyone needs it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I've got
Yeah.
7 real hit points.
That's what you're getting, a healing word.
I mean, I've got
at level
37, but some of them are temporary, and who knows when
Who
those
knows?
will be gone. They've gone down twice already. So.
You get 9 points of healing.
Yay.
And they still got their action, and they're going to come in, just clear the way so it's not fact.
All right. With that, it will be Adelbrat's turn. So
I get more temporary hit points, so actually looking pretty okay with all of this. I'll just keep running along the wall and the ceiling.
all right.
25, and I assume I'll just keep running. I assume I'll just hit a wall.
Yeah, just there you
Invisible
would.
wall.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
So you kind of rush forward and you feel, you hit your head against it, or you just, and you see Inkblot and the Ivan ahead of in this small hallway.
Yeah. I'll just shout that out. Not a invisible wall, guys. Just hoping that my booming vampire
Happens
voice,
all the time.
vampire voice will echo and journey through the halls so everyone can hear.
Like on a bike track where they're like, oh, watch the pothole. Just keep calling it back behind.
Are you still on the ceiling, I hope?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right, McConnell's turn.
I mean, McConnell can hold a firebolt. If anything comes within range, can jump up onto the bookshelf and just hold a firebolt.
Would McConnell not attack?
I suppose, yeah, McConnell could fire a firebolt. They don't know the wall of force is there, so yeah, McConnell fires off a firebolt, unless there's something else someone would like them to do.
I mean, I literally just shouted that, invisible wall. And
Oh,
ran
yeah, that's
into
true.
it,
Oh, yeah,
so-
that's true, right. I
Yeah,
completely
so
forgot.
holds a firebolt then.
All right.
Yep.
Pre's turn.
Pre has nothing, but
Should
Pre's
they hang
wonderful.
Back?
Yeah.
Just so we're not crowding the space with just loads of bodies just for the
bodies. Yeah.
sake
Pre
of
will
it.
come into this room and just chill out
Mhm.
in here. Oh, except it won't let me move them. Mateus, could you move Pre there?
Yeah, 1 second. So,
Sorry. It's...
Pre goes over here.
Thanks.
And then we will turn towards Inkblot. What are you doing? The eye is staring at you. It's
Yeah.
loosened. It's slack on the tentacle.
As I eye it, I sort of pull up my sort of blouse with a key wand sort of along my side, and I start pulling it out. You have nothing on Finnick and Stan. You are so much more powerful. The knowledge that you have, what we will bring, will be immense. We will make sure that they suffer and that we control everything. As I pull it out, we will say goodbye to them all. And as I pull it out, I'm gonna snap it.
Holy shit. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, I mean, that you can use an action to break this against your knee or against a solid surface.
A tentacle?
A solid tentacle.
For flavor, against the tentacle.
As you move to do this, you can feel the tentacle immediately kind of start closing in, but these are milliseconds that we're talking about. So, number one, first off, just reading what the Wall of Force would do here. The explosion. Okay, so 16 times number of charges, which would be, let me count. I need some counting to do here. 10, 15. Okay, so I have to do some calculations for the explosion. Okay, it's... so please make a dexterity saving throw first off. Not that it will do much.
The final gem in my ring will shatter and I'll make the save.
Okay, that will, it will not save you a lot. It will try. You can feel the shield go up. This enchantment, and it immediately almost is washed away. So make first, as this damage of around 200 points is heading for you. Plus, of course, Ivan's explosion as well. Make a D100 roll. You have a 50% chance to travel to a random plane of existence and avoid the explosion.
Wow. A D100.
Yeah, so if it is, let's say higher is worse. Or, yeah, it's
So
up
I
to
want
you.
to get,
Which way
I
do
want
you
to
feel
get
it, like?
50 or lower. Like, I think the actual number, 50 and lower.
Yeah.
Can you call it out as soon as you roll? Because I've got a delay on screen.
Of course.
From
So
one.
in this moment, feeling like the force like wash over like Finnick's face and us sort of struggling through the Mournland together with all of these spells and asking me if I wanted to eat their fingernails, and us arguing in the hut in the Mournland sort of flashes through the mind. Stan, and sort of the moment where we spoke about gods and her initial sort of like not sure about the gods and actually sort of knowing sort of a little bit about Balderai and not trusting it, but then sort of Stan just sort of slowly bringing her around and sort of finding a little bit of spirituality. Even like moments when they first met you and training on top of the ship that's now flying in Shan, that's sort of the first time that she was actually casting spells in combat with Lucky, and the moment that they're all together and they were hugging after the resurrection spell to bring Stan back as Raya kind of flash. Like this relief of like, this was freedom after sort of such a long time sort of being trapped in the university. And she breaks it. And she will wish to be transported to whatever realm that Del is currently trapped in. That is a 2.
So, you see the explosion happen in kind of slow motion. You immediately see as the Ivan as well starts kind of cracking, and there's a weird crimson energy as well that kind of launches itself forward. Even if you weren't killed by the explosion of the wand, the other one from Ivan would have done this. You see all of this and you feel massive amounts of fear coming from the Ivan creature. It's almost multiple of lifetimes of kind of just soul-rending fear that this creature is containing that is now being released. But with a 2, a split second before both of these waves would have hit you, Inkblot disappears. Adelbrecht, you watch all of this happen. I'm gonna say I'm not sure if this would actually work this way with the Wall of Force, but because it's cool, I'm gonna say that the Wall of Force contains all this. Because I think that's just a...
I would hope so, otherwise all of this.
I think it should.
It does say nothing can physically
Nothing
pass.
can
It takes
physically
no
pass it.
immune to all damage.
They're just long enough as...
So I will say everybody, still the wave of kind of psychic fright and that energy permeates throughout the complex. That is coming from the Ivan, and that wave will launch itself over each and every one of you. And Adelbrecht and McConnell both watch as Inkblood disappears in that wave of arcane energy, in that kind of crimson glow. And as the powerful kind of furnace of Arcana then starts to dissipate, you see inside nothing. Just kind of scorched hallway, completely darkened and blackened by this spell effect. There's not any mark of Inkblood or Ivan. There's just this silence. Adelbrecht, as you step forward, the force, the wall of force is gone. The ground, the ceiling underneath your feet, is warm to your touch. And we'll end today's session here.
Beautiful.
It's only been 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm tired. I had a long day. Oh wow. Okay.
I'm gonna say they did have really bad reception.
They did.
So
Well, I hope they'll forgive me. But well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, this is a good moment to stop, and I have to make some rolls and see what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know where the plot went. So yeah.